All right, it is no secret that congressional hearings can get heated at times. That's the way the game's played. But there was one hearing battle that topped them all, one that almost became, well, violent. It certainly was epic. Right then and there was Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin versus Teamsters General President Sean O'Brien. Here's a reminder what happened. This is back in 23.
Tweeted at me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. It said, greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. Sir, I wish you was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every poll?
No, sit down. Sit down. Look at you. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
Okay. And while they almost came to blows, the two men now are ready to bury the hatchet, saying President Trump has brought them together. Here now to explain more, Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin, who I don't think I'd want to mess with. He's got some serious octagon time, and also with us, Teamsters General President Sean O'Brien. You know, I'm glad you two are together, but we don't need to go back and live the past. But Sean, you know, my mom was a prison guard. My dad was a probation officer and a waiter on weekends. I worked from the time I was 8. I was 12 years old, washing dishes every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night till 2 in the morning. Busboy, waiter, bartender. That was 10 years of my life, 10 years in construction. If you think I'm against working men and women, I'm a no tax on tips, overtime, or Social Security guy.
That's great. You know, and listen, I think everybody's embraced the American worker. I think, look, the Senator and I have put our differences together. We agree on what we can agree on. There's going to be disagreement. And that's the beauty about having dialogue and conversations, that, you know, we can maybe come to terms in conditions that work for both people, both sides. And I think right now it's crazy. I mean, the senator and I have endorsed former Congresswoman Laurie Chavez-DeRemer, and we are working very hard, both of us, to do what's right for the American worker. Now, we can agree to disagree on right to work. We can agree to disagree on the PRO Act. But the task at hand right now is getting Laurie Chavez-DeRemer confirmed, and we're going to work together. And look, we did have a fight. We did have an argument, but it is what it is. It's in the past. And
I played hockey.
I'm from Boston, man. Yeah, well, I was going to give him the Matthew Tkachuk, the jersey over the head, and just start throwing. But you know, he's a big, strong, tough guy, and he's passionate about what he does, and I'm passionate about what I do.
Senator, I'm glad you guys have buried the hatchet. More importantly, I'm glad you're working together. I want the Republican Party to forever be the party of working men and women, people like my parents and my grandparents and me in my early years in life. It's the best thing that ever happened in my life, working hard.
Well, I totally agree. I grew up obviously in a plumbing truck and have been blessed to have a tremendous amount of workforce of employees doing HVAC, electrical, and plumbing work for me. And I couldn't agree with you more. But what this represents, what Sean and I's friendship represents, is President Trump reaching out outside the norm of the political boundaries that the Republican Party had put on ourselves, and brought a coalition together, like with Tulsi Gabbard, with Bobby, and even after President Trump and Sean O'Brien sat down and talked, one of the first phone calls he made was to me and said, "Hey, Markwayne, I think you guys will get along. You guys need to talk, because I think we got a place for the unions to come in, and it starts with Sean. Why don't you guys just sit down and break bread together?" Sean and I broke bread together the first time. We have truly built a friendship ever since then. And it's about setting our differences aside and looking at what we have in common. And when we can get past those differences and we look at, hey, we're still all in this thing together. We're on the same boat. We're trying to row in the same direction. And that's to build a future for the employees that help build the company. But at the same time, the employees don't have a job if the company doesn't exist. So we all got to work together in that matter.
I want to have you guys back for a longer segment, because this is too important. And I hope one of the models that comes out of this is that companies let workers enjoy in the profits, so they're all pulling in the same direction and they all, have skin in the game. Guys, thank you both.
Right.
More Hannity straight ahead.